Ariel, what were you thinking?
Huh? What's wrong?
George told me that you're not doing household chores properly again. You're just focusing on your job, aren't you? Last week you were away on a business trip again. You weren't at home for about a week, right? Did you forget that you are my son's wife?
Yeah. I was on a business trip last week, but I made some meals in advance for George. I'm not sure what you mean by not doing household chores properly. When I'm at home, I make sure to do all the household chores. To be honest, since we both work, I wish George could help out a bit more. I told him multiple times that he hasn't helped at all. Thanks to that, I'm sleep deprived every day. I've reached my limit, to be honest. Could you please tell George to help me more with chores?
What? Are you serious? Household chores are the wife's responsibility. It's unbelievable. I pity my son for having a wife with such selfish views. I've never expected my husband to do household chores, not even once. I've never even considered asking for his help.
That's because you're a housewife, right? I work full-time and often go on business trips. It's tough to manage all the household chores alone.
Who do you think you are? Women don't earn that much anyway. I can't stand how you act all high and mighty just because you work. How many times do I have to tell you that you should focus on the household and be a housewife?
If I did that, our family wouldn't be able to survive.
What? Are you saying that my son doesn't make enough money?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we should start saving more money for the future. That's why I think both of us should work together.
No. Just now, you clearly implied that his earnings are low, didn't you? That's what it sounded like to me.
I'm sorry, I have to go now. I need to attend a meeting.
What? I'm in the middle of lecturing you, and you're trying to end the conversation halfway? It's extremely rude.
Even if you say that, I really don't have time. So I'll excuse myself now.
Hey, wait a minute. The conversation isn't over yet. Hey, Ariel? Well, forget it. I've never liked you from the beginning. I will make my son divorce you. I've already decided. Even if you regret it, it's too late now. It's all your fault. You've been betraying me all along, huh? Mom told me everything.
What are you talking about?
Stop acting dumb. I heard you've been cheating on me. And apparently, it's been going on for a long time.
Huh? Cheating? Me? I'm not like you.
I only did it once. I already apologized for that, right? Yet you've started saying you won't forgive me. You've been telling me you want a divorce because I don't do housework and I cheated on you. And now you've been cheating too? This is unacceptable.
I told you I didn't cheat on you.
There's no point in lying. I even saw a picture of you on a date with a guy.
Picture of me?
I'm divorcing a slut like you. I've already decided.
I don't really understand what's going on, but if you're divorcing me, then fine. I can't believe you accused me of cheating. I know everything that you did to me.
What are you talking about? It's no use trying to make excuses. Don't try to beg me now. I have the divorce papers you've already prepared before. I can start the divorce process anytime I want.
Is that so? Do whatever you want.
All right then.
I think you'll regret this, George.
Do you mean you will regret this? I'm done with you. Goodbye. I heard that you agreed to divorce George. I was really surprised when I heard it.
Surprised? I know it was all orchestrated by you.
Exactly. I've never liked you from the beginning. You wouldn't quit your job even if I told you so many times, and you always talked back to me. You tried to make my son do the household chores. And on top of that, you even started saying that my son's earnings were low. He doesn't deserve someone like you.
That's why you lied about me cheating on George?
Yes. It was all part of my plan to get you and George divorced. It worked out as I planned.
George said he saw a photo of me on a date. Who was in these photos?
Oh, I don't know. I found some random guy on Instagram. I asked a friend to edit a photo of you and that guy to make it look like you were on a date. It came out pretty realistic looking. I'm a genius.
Are you serious? You can't just use some random people's photos like that.
Oh, come on. They posted it publicly anyway. Ugh, this is what annoys me about you. You always have to comment on everything. Well, whatever. You're no longer part of the family.
I see. Just so you know, it was me who said I wanted a divorce first. I was fed up with George not doing the housework and cheating on me.
What? George cheating? There's no way that's true. Could you stop saying such nonsense? Stop stealing my plan. It won't work that way. Why don't you use your head a little more?
So you won't believe me? Well, that's fine. Anyway, thanks to you, I was able to get the divorce. I'm grateful for that. Really, thank you.
What are you saying? You got dumped. Stop acting so tough. How high is your pride? It's unbelievable. Well, I guess we won't be meeting or contacting each other anymore.
That's right. Thank you for everything until now.
Hi, Ariel. It's been a while. How have things been with you? I've been wondering about you for a long time. I hope we can catch up sometime. Hey, are you seeing this message? Please respond when you get a chance.
What, Gloria? It's been a while. I thought we weren't going to be in touch anymore. I didn't block you, but I don't think there's anything else we need to discuss.
Are you still speaking to me in that cold, harsh manner? If anything, I'm glad to see you haven't changed.
Harsh manner? Look who's talking. Seriously? Why did you contact me out of nowhere?
I saw you on TV. I never imagined you were the president of that fashionable hat brand. I had no idea until now. Why did you tell me before? If I had known, I would have understood why you were always traveling for business. I would have even understood why you couldn't do housework properly. Ah, now it all makes sense why you carried yourself with such pride. I guess you have to put on that tough exterior, filled with pride to be the president, huh?
Are you talking about the news coverage about local female business owners? So you saw that and messaged me.
Yes, I was really surprised.
I did try to mention that I was running a company before. I thought it would help you understand why I'm so busy. But your son stopped me.
What? Why?
Maybe he didn't want you to find out that I made more money than him. He's a man with a lot of pride after all. Just like you, he thinks women should focus on taking care of the household. Even though I earn more than 10 times what he does, he never helps with chores.
More than 10 times? Really? You know, I love your brand's hats. Most of the hats I own are from your brand. They're a bit pricier than others. But the delicate craftsmanship and unique designs are truly fashionable.
Yeah, I've always thought that you must have bought a lot from us. But I've always wondered about you.
About what?
You're a housewife. How do you have that kind of money? Our target market tends to be affluent or working women.
My husband is head over heels for me, so he buys me anything I want.
I see.
But from now on, that won't be necessary anymore.
What do you mean by that?
We're good friends, right? Then I can get your hats for free.
What are you talking about? When I was married to your son, you were always sarcastic to me. Now we're practically strangers. Why should I give you, a stranger, a product for free? And even if you weren't a stranger, I wouldn't give it to you. When I give hats to my relatives, I purchase them with my own money first.
Then give them to me too.
Why should I do that? Like I said, you are a stranger to me.
Then I'll let you get back together with my son.
Oh my God.
What's with that reaction? You should be happy. In return, you'll give me the hats. And also, you should take care of me, okay? Oh my God. With the president's daughter-in-law around, my future is secure.
As usual. Since you don't seem to know anything, let me tell you something. Your son is remarried to a crazy woman.
What? Remarried? That's a lie. It must be a lie. I haven't heard anything like that.
I guess he won't want to admit that he was cheating on me.
What? Cheating?
Do you remember what I told you last time? I told you he was cheating on me, but you didn't believe me after all.
I thought you were lying because your pride wouldn't accept being the one who got dumped. Wait, hold on. Did you say my son married a crazy woman? What does that mean?
The first time I found out about his affair was when she called me out of nowhere. She told me she sneaked my number from Paul's phone. Then she says, "Guess what? I'm hooking up with your hubby." We're like madly in love. After that, I confronted Paul. He apologized, swore he'd never cheat again, and begged for forgiveness. I forgave him at that time. But guess what? They kept seeing each other. Every single day she'd reach out to me. She'd go on about their conversations, how they spent their nights together. She told me everything. She wouldn't leave me alone, saying she wouldn't quit till we divorced. It really took a toll on my mental health. And Paul? He acted like I didn't know about his fling. He'd be like, "Babe, you're the only one for me." What a joke. That's when I knew it was over between us. Even though I was working tirelessly, it's disgusting how he dumped all the chores on me.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
But as I mentioned earlier, since I was the main breadwinner, he didn't just agree to the divorce easily. But thanks to you, he fell for all your lies. After that, he finally agreed to the divorce, and it really worked out for me. It seems like he's the one with the bigger pride, not me. His pride couldn't handle being cheated on by his wife. Even if I had cheated for real, It's unbelievable that he got mad. He said he wouldn't forgive me when he was the one who cheated.
I can't believe he remarried such a woman.
Both of them are disgusting people. Let me tell you more. She had your son buying her luxury brand bags, you know? Always going to fancy restaurants that regular folks couldn't even dream of. My ex-husband, who didn't earn much, ended up with empty savings. Then she suggested using our savings. They even dipped into the family savings without my knowledge. But it didn't stop there. Eventually, they even used my personal savings. That's what I can't forgive the most. I can't trust people like that. They never change. Finally, when Paul decided to divorce, and just when I thought I could start anew, she messaged me again, saying I got dumped because I was ugly. She made fun of how miserable I am. She boasted about how I'm a loser and she won over me. I've been preparing all this time, and now I'm finally ready to sue them.
Sue? You're lying, right?
Why would I lie? My money was used and they damaged my mental health.
How much of your money did they spend?
They used $15,000 from the family savings. And then they took $20,000 from my personal savings. That adds up to $35,000 in total.
That much?
And of course I'll seek compensation for mental damages from both of them. I'll demand $20,000 from your son and $10,000 from his wife. I doubt that she would pay herself, so your son will probably have to cover it.
That brings the total to $65,000? We definitely don't have that kind of money. Oh, God, please forgive us. I'll do anything to make Paul divorce her. And then please marry my son. Then we don't have to pay the $65,000, right?
Please stop joking. Remarry your son? No way. After repeatedly cheating and using my money without permission? How can you expect me to love him? As I said before, I can't trust people who steal money. And how do you plan to make them divorce? Are you planning to forge photos again? Using someone else's photos without permission, forging? What you're doing is a crime. I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore.
Then what should I do? Please tell me. I will do everything.
It's impossible no matter what you do.
Why? I'm begging you this much.
Because I'm already remarried.
Huh?
I don't know why you assumed that I was single.
I can't believe it.
My current husband is someone I met through work. We were business partners. I never chose a spouse based on income, but he earns more than me and doesn't boast about it. He always helps me with chores. He does half of them, actually. My in-laws are really nice. They often invite me to their house for dinner together. We go shopping together, too. I really love them both. That's why I'm giving the hat as a gift to them. Not you, a stranger who used to treat me badly.
Oh, no.
Oh, by the way, I think my lawyer sent documents to Paul. They should be arriving soon. Please tell your son.
A lawyer? Is it really necessary to go that far?
Your son would try to escape if I didn't go that far, right? The lawyer is an acquaintance of my husband. I will make sure that he will take all the responsibility for what he did.
I understand. I'll let him know.
Please don't contact me anymore. Goodbye.
Your lawyer sent me some documents. What the hell is this?
You'll understand if you read it. Haven't you heard anything from Gloria?
I heard. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, I see.
Mom said you've become a president, and she said your partner earns more than you. Then you don't need money anymore, right? You can't demand money like this now. My wife has used up all my money. I can't pay such an amount. Damn it, why did I marry such a woman?
So what?
So what? Don't you have compassion for me? I'm in trouble because of you.
Oh, please. Who do you think you are? You used my money without permission, and your repeated infidelity caused me significant emotional distress. I'm asking you to pay for what you did. You don't have money because you lavished it on your wife, right? You don't earn much, yet your pride made you do that. It's all your own fault. If you keep complaining, I'll add more to the compensation. Is that what you want?
Damn it.
Anyway, don't contact me anymore. If you have anything to say, go through a lawyer.
But please, listen to me.
I'm going to block you now. Goodbye. After that conversation, I immediately blocked Paul's number. He tried to contact me through the lawyer several times. He begged me to forgive him. But thanks to my lawyer, Paul agreed to pay back the money I demanded. The following events were heard from mutual acquaintances. It turns out, Paul's wife had enough of him once she found out he was broke. In the end, she dumped him. Of course, before that, she made him pay all the compensation claimed from me. Falling for such a woman, he's really foolish. My ex-father-in-law was the only decent person in that family. Even after retirement, Gloria pushed him to work to earn more money. Despite his hard work, Gloria always spent money lavishly without appreciating his efforts. One day, he had enough and decided to divorce Gloria. Now, the mother and son who lost their main breadwinner are left with only debts. They moved to a rundown cheap apartment together. Gloria reluctantly started working part-time to repay the debts. Having been a housewife all her life, she struggled getting used to working at a fast food restaurant. I heard she gets yelled at every day by managers younger than her own son. I feel a bit sorry for her, but I believe it's all karma for what she's done. As for me, I'm enjoying my new life with my loving husband. Once again, with Gloria's help, I'm truly thankful to have divorced my ex-husband.